Back in the 90s you literally couldn't open newspaper without being greeted by pair of lady lumps on page 3. As the hottest gig in town, aspiring glamour models fell over themselves to score slot on the coveted page, with the institution making or breaking many career. With her fresh-faced beauty and ample bosom, original pin-up Samantha Fox was so successful she gave Princess Diana run for her money as the most photographed woman of the 80s. And the likes of Linda Lusardi, Lindsay Dawn McKenzie and Nell McAndrew became huge stars in their own right. But what happened after the cameras stopped clicking? For baby heartbreak to bereavement and finding lesbian love, here's what came next. Samantha Fox, just 16 when she was turned away from career in the police because she was too short, Sam's mum instead entered her into the Sunday People's Girl of the Year amateur modeling contest in 1983. The London-born teenager went on to become one of the most photographed women of the decade, landing 4-year page deal before suddenly quitting glamour modeling to become pop star. She proved to be success in that area too, winning Brit Award for her debut single Touch Me. But behind the scenes, Sam's private life was falling apart amid bitter falling out with her controlling father-turned-manager Patrick. He gave Sam black eye in one brutal beating, prompting the star to sack him and take legal action over £1 million of her cash that had gone missing. She successfully sued him for £363,000 and still wasn't speaking to him at the time of his death. As for her love life, after dating career criminal Peter Foster and Kiss star Paul Stanley, rumors of lesbian romance between Sam and her housemate Chris Bonacci began to swirl. And in 2003 Sam confirmed she was in serious relationship with her manager Myra Stratton. "I have slept with other women but I've not been in love before Myra Stratton," she said. "People say I am gay. All know is that I am in love with Myra, love her completely and want to spend the rest of my life with her." The pair became civil partners in 2009, but Myra tragically passed away from cancer in 2015 aged just 60, leaving Sam devastated. "It's been difficult couple of years for me," she admitted on This Morning. "The suffering is over." Myra suffered for a good 2 years. She was told she was terminal 2 years before she died. So that was the most difficult time, the 2 years leading up to her death. Samantha, 53, now lives in Essex with Norwegian girlfriend Linda Olsen and her 2 sons. Linda Lusardi, tax office worker. Linda was dreaming of opening her own hair salon when photographer's wife spotted her at bus stop, convinced her to try glamour modeling. Just 18 when she made her page debut in 1976, Linda went on to become the most popular newspaper pin-up ever. With the cash rolling in, she retreated to the Hertfordshire countryside with first husband Terry Bailey, before they split in blaze of acrimony in 1996. Soon after she met second husband Samuel Cain while starring in Panto and they tied the knot in 1998. But tragedy struck when Sam's mum suffered heart attack and died during celebratory trip to Spain for friends and family. "It was so traumatic flying back without her and seeing Sam hurting so much. We've always been so family-orientated," Linda recalled. The star has since carved out name for herself as TV actress, appearing in Emmerdale and The Bill. And on Wednesday Linda, 61, was back in the headlines after telling fans she has contracted coronavirus. "I am extremely ill with corona at the moment," the Dancing on Ice star wrote on Twitter, sparking panic among her followers, who urged her to stay strong. Lindsay Dawn McKenzie. Most people celebrate their 16th birthday with party, but Lindsay marked hers with newspaper countdown to her topless modeling debut. Determined to make name for herself, Lindsay, now 31, also streaked her way into the public conscious at the England-West Indies cricket match at Old Trafford, running across the pitch with only teasing scrawled on her bare boobs. Like all good glamour models, she had vicious feud with Katie Price aka Jordan and hit the headlines over scandalous affair with married Bolton player Dean Holdsworth. Her engagement to EastEnders actor Michael Greco was called off after the couple suffered 2 heartbreaking miscarriages, and at 21 she got hitched to Terry Canty, celebrating with hardcore porn shoot for her 2001 DVD Ultimate Lindsay. but their kinky union was not to be and they separated after just 6 weeks before Lindsay finally settled down with Wimbledon FC star Mark Williams in 2004 and underwent breast reduction surgery after welcoming son Luca, now 14. Michelle Marsh 18-year-old Michelle Marsh was set for big things when she quit her job as care assistant after winning Cleavage of the Week contest in 2001. Hailed the new Samantha Fox on account of her blonde hair and 34 FFs. She quickly became Lads Mag's favorite, appearing in Loaded, Nuts, Maxim, Zoo and Playboy. And like Sam, she also tried to branch out into pop, releasing single called Don't Do in 2006. Sadly, it didn't do much, scraping into the charts at number 89. Michelle has also appeared on The Factor's Battle of the Stars, The Weakest Link, Celebrity Big Brother and Celebrity 4 Weddings. She has 3 children with her Scottish footballer husband Will Hinding and quit modelling to run children's boutique, Tilly Flops, in Oldham, Manchester, in 2012. Nell McAndrew Nell was working as bank teller in Leeds when her hairdresser convinced her to enter Marilyn Monroe look-like competition and her career was born. But her gig as Lara Croft model for the Tomb Raider games in 1998 came to scandalous end when she was sacked after stripping for Playboy. Nell, now 46, tied the knot with property developer Paul Hardcastle in 2004. But just a year into the marriage they were dealt crushing blow when doctors advised Nell to terminate her first pregnancy due to growth disruption disorder. Their son Devon arrived safely the following year, but there was more heartache in store when Nell endured second loss in 2012 before the birth of daughter Anya. I was 6 weeks gone and Paul and were both looking forward to our new arrival. It was terribly sad, she told Now magazine. I held it together in the surgery but had good cry outside in the car, where my mum was waiting for me.